How's it going, everybody? ExpatStacker, and in this video we're going to be selling some silver. This is actually my first piece of silver that I ever bought, so in one way I don't want to sell it because it has sentimental value. On the other hand, I don't want to get too attached to things emotionally. The reason why I'm selling this is actually two reasons. One is because this is not very well recognized outside of Korea. This comes from a private mint called Hanguk Pyeojun Kum Koreso, which means the Korean gold standard. That's what KGS stands for here. And obviously it's a 1 kilo bar, it's serialized. I think it's a really nice bar. However, and by the way, it's wrapped in like kind of a plastic, so that's why I'm handling it. However, although it's a nice bar and although it's my first ever piece of silver, it's not very well recognized outside of Korea. I do have a number of Comsco bars, which I've been buying, kilo bars. And I had 3 of these and I sold 2 of them last year, and I held on to this one because it was my first piece of silver. But I think the time has come to sell because I won't say I need the money, but I could use the money. And I treat gold and silver basically as a savings account. And, I'm preparing to have another child, and I've needed to buy a few things around the house recently. So money is a little bit tight. I could probably go without selling this, but I actually want to sell it for the reason that I stated. It's not very well recognized internationally. So therefore I decided that the time is probably good to sell this. When I bought this bar, the price that I bought it for was about 639,000 Korean won, which is about 550 US dollars. So I bought it in 2018 and the spot price was around, I think, $13-14 around that time. So right now it's around $25 currently US, so we'll see how much we get for it. I want to have highly liquid bullion, so that's why I'm changing over to the Comsco bars and saying goodbye to my first ever piece of silver. So I'm going to take you guys along with me on that journey. We got our personal protection here that I got recently, so just always important to have that when you're going to be carrying precious metals. And let's go outside and let me share the experience with you. Beautiful day today in the land of the morning calm. They say that's the nickname of Korea. So we're on our way. We're going to take the bus and the subway. So try to give you guys a glimpse of that as well as some other sights and sounds. Check back in with you in a minute. Heading over to the bus stop right now. About to get on the bus. About to go to the turnstiles at the subway station.
환승입니다. 마스크를 착용하세요.
Heading downstairs right now to go catch my train. And we gonna go get some, do some banking, do some transactions. So here's a little tip. You saw me when I went through the turnstile, check my wallet. This little card here, it's called a T-Money card. You can use it to get on the bus, subway, taxi, whatever. So it works with any public transportation. You can buy it at a convenience store, 7-Eleven, whatever, and then just fill it up with money, with cash. And you can refill it at subway stations and at convenience stores as well. And you can use it to use any public transportation. So if you ever come to Korea, make sure you get one of these. And here comes the subway. It's morning time here, but I waited until after rush hour. Partly because the bullion store doesn't open until after that, but also because these trains are usually packed. But as you can see, it's pretty empty now. So, but I don't want to film other people who are on here, but subway map and so on. So we'll film after we get off. All right, we just arrived at the station. Okay, we're coming up from the subway station and heading up to the bullion shop right now. Alright, so here we are. You probably recognize that symbol. I'm gonna go ahead on inside. I'm gonna go exchange this bar and we'll let you know how much we got out of it. Alright guys, so that was quick and easy. The lady was super nice. I feel like she might have let me film in there, but I don't know. Koreans are really strict about privacy and stuff, so I wanted to get the transaction done with no problems. I got 890,000 won, which is about $790. Slightly less than I was expecting, but still a pretty good $200+ profit there. So yeah, pretty good savings account if you ask me. All right, so just stepped outside and I'm gonna go ahead and go deposit this money into the bank. So right down the street. All right, so there you go. I kept 20,000 won for myself and deposited 870,000 to the bank. And we're gonna go do some things now. All right, earlier I showed you this card. I'm gonna refill it with some cash. So you just throw the card on there and then you choose how much you want. We'll charge like $10. Put the money in. And charging up now. By the way, it has English if you ever visit here. All right, it's done. You can get a receipt if you want to. Press that button. So, let's go. And we're going back down to the subway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little trip. I would really like to do some more videos like this in the future, but you know, because of the coronavirus, I've been limited. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll do the math on it and let you know how everything worked out in terms of the sale and ExpatStacker. Catch you on the flip side.